All right, we are live. All right. So I'm gonna wait for some people to funnel in. I'm gonna introduce you, all that fun stuff.
You heard him talking earlier. That's a good block. You heard him talking about passing his paint test. Take a look at that range. They gonna get to that basket, but especially in the fast break.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to do any half court stuff at all.
Do you think that's because of their lack of point guard?
I think it's because of the lack of point guard. I think it's because of the lack of he got more athletes.
He found a Timon Jones on the high post. Now DJ now for three. St. Joe's pulls down the rebound.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to another stream. And we have, I don't even know how to introduce you, Coach. I mean, one of my first ever coaches. You started my love for basketball, and, I don't know what would be possible without you.
Jones takes the screen, drives himself into the short goal.
Yeah, well, honestly, Dash, man, it's just a blessing to be here, man. You actually talking with you over the last couple of months, watching your journey and what you're doing, man. It's the absolute blessing. So I'm just proud of you, man, and proud to be able to be here and talk basketball.
Thank you.
Slows up.
All right, so you mentioned the lack of point guard. Now, what are you looking for on a roster? Like, how does a team play when they have a lack of point guard? What does their offense kind of look like? The best side.
Yeah, the point guard is the coach on the floor, most times captain on the floor, and the issue you're going to have is that you get to that half court thing, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle. You're going to struggle to kind of get into your offense. At this level, every guard is getting pressure, over the court. At some point, before you hit that half court line, or at the half court line, you're in it. And so without a true point guard to get into your system and your set, it's tough.
Now, one of the questions, one of the questions I've been asked a lot, is how do you watch film? And I want to hear that from your perspective. How do you, when you're watching this game, what are you looking for?
17 to 22.
Yeah, so this game in particular, like, I have no stake in this game. Like, I'm not preparing for UNLV or St. Joe's, but my eye is different. So right now, as a coach, I'm looking for, like, how the coaches are going to treat the game. So just open the game up in the first 4 to 5 minutes. Like, what are these coaches trying to establish? I wanted to announce this without that HT over at UNLV. He wants paint touches, right? So he's trying to get his guys into the lane, into the paint, trying to establish that they're going to score within 15 feet in most of the game. I think St. Joe's likes to have scored. Even without the strong leader, it's just that this coach in particular, the Ivy League coach, smart guy, so he's gonna playing that happens. But for me, watching it, watch the first 5 minutes, he'll get into their group passes.
And he can't get that one to fall.
What coach gets what he wants to get, going right away. And then just kind of watch how the game develops. So I'm looking for, who's going to be there at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's their playmaker right there.
You got Jones right here?
Gives the Longhorn. That's their go-to guy.
Right there on the other side, however, is Austin Williford breaking up a 6-0 run for UNLV. And again, we talk about made baskets, let alone a three-pointer run to up top of the team.
Yes, you see a lot of those. You see a lot from St. Joe.
More resistance in transition after.
Now, you say you have no stake in your game. I think we got a little stake in the game with Jaden Smith at St. Joe's.
He crosses over and
once again, man, we had a chance to watch not long ago.
Yeah.
Laugh at him, man.
Hunting, trying to get lane, trying to create lanes.
I certainly hope so as well.
You see Deuce Jones do the same thing.
Yeah. So thinking the game simply means, like, I'm not trying to go out here and beat one of these teams. I watch the game totally different, and I'm trying to beat one of these teams. I'm like, what can I take away from you? So right away, in my opinion, like UNLV, I can't give you anything in transition. because I see right now you don't want anything to do with the half court. I want to make you a half court team. So I want my guys to get back on every shot. I might send one rebound into the glass, but I want you to go against my half court defense every time down the court.
And typically, it was about this time last year when he got into that starting lineup when Bear Cherry went down. It was banged up a little bit.
That's the difference right there.
Around Thanksgiving.
Now, when a team's trying to take stuff away from transition, how does the shot selection look on offense?
The players he's coached in the past. And we're seeing that
I mean, listen, so as a coach, I want to run to my strengths, right? I can't honestly think about what you're going to do after I miss a shot or my guy's shot. Like, I love shooting three balls.
Oh, we got a little zone right here.
My team shoots three balls.
Oh, never mind.
I'm saying, like, even with that, once that shot goes up, I'm just saying I'm sending one guy to the rebound, getting my guys back. Once again, I don't want anything in the transition, so I'm just getting my guys back. There could be some long rebounds here and there, but I'm trying to keep it under 10 points in transition for the whole game.
Okay.
Hawks up by 4. Rebels just 3 out of their first 11 from the floor. Getting out rebounded 10-9 here in the early.
Yeah, they're in a little.
You know a lot of these players, right? You watch these players?
Yeah, I've watched a decent amount of them. More on UNLV than St. Joe's because it's a new team for St. Joe's.
He reins in and he makes it.
You watch this 2-1-2 right here, right? So once again, it's coach saying things. And so now those paint touches not gonna happen in 2-1-2.
With 11:56 to go in the first half. Free throw coming up for Tyron Jones.
How would you beat a 2-1-2? What's your go-to set or go-to play against a 2-1-2?
So once again, right, like I want that backside. Those two guys that's playing that back of that 2-1-2. They have to come up a little bit. I want to try to get that ball, to those two elbows. I love running horns that against 2-1-2 because now that guy in the middle has to guard two guys. And then I also got two guys on the wing who can dive to the basket at any point in time. So I get that ball to one of those free throw line or one of those corners. I'm able to get that ball down to my big or to one of my guards, touch it to the basket. He's gonna eat all day.
Okay.
Like an available turbocharged engine, advanced driver's assistance.
Ethan
and BJ in the comments.
Ethan, BJ, what's going on, man? I love y'all, man. I can't see any comments either.
No, I got you. I'll keep you updated.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I was actually just with Ethan's dad the other day, and he was telling me a little bit about what Ethan had going on. So that kid, he took me some pictures, man. Ethan out there looking like he's about to go lift 400.
You think Ethan doing that? Wait till you see Nate.
Well, I mean, listen, man, that dude, man, Nathan, man, he out there doing his thing. About to get in the state chip, be MVP.
Yeah.
UNLV 14-12 coming out of the under.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Me too. That's what it's looking like. Man, he had everything. He had whatever he wanted that game. I think he might have had, man.
Against Memphis, and for Jones, he's only got the 4 previous games to his 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting against a very big, very physical.
This audio is looking a little better now.
For number 6. Yeah, we're going to see with Tyron Jones. We've talked about this time of the game, what everybody did when he was coming out of high school. Commitment originally to his staff. And
this emphasis on like player development. What do you look for?
High ceiling in terms of
when I'm watching UNLV, I'm really watching Dre Gibbs Lawhorn. I'm most familiar with his game when he was at Illinois. This is supposed to be his big jump year. He wasn't nearly like his role at Illinois. He was a play defense, maybe 1 or 2 closeouts in a corner a game, but now it's his show to run. So I'm interested to see how he develops. And I don't know if the point guard role is best for him. I think he's more of a combo guard, but he's in that point guard role. So
% on 3-pointers coming into this year. Howie Fleming driving, laying it in. In the end, one
That's nice.
for Harry Fleming Jr.
It's a lot of fouls in this game.
CT. It was some luck there. He shedded the head.
Yeah, I mean, I said these are literally teams that play two different styles of basketball, but have similar issues.
With 21 points.
You know, like they struggle to shoot it.
On Sundays,
last play, not great at shooting it, but like I said, you're gonna have one team that's gonna be a little bit of a
sixth two
half court, and then one team that's trying to drive to the fast break. And
for him,
I think that's gonna be the overall factor of this game.
Okay.
And one shots have the lid on them. And the deficit is 3.
Yeah, honestly, I need to learn more about St. Joe's. I'm not too familiar with them. I watched some of their game versus Penn. They didn't look that great.
Battle for the board. And out to grab it is Dre Gibbs Lawhorn.
Well, so
Points, 3 rebounds.
their coach.
Yeah, Coach Donahue.
For the board. Backs underneath the basket. Jones blocked. He gets a second crack at the apple, and he pops it off the back of the rim. Right there, and a foul call.
Could be some nerves there. Could be
Richard freshman Stevenson with a 7-footer getting tied up the shoulders for Jones. And we
Games
talk about
like
this right
that.
now with Tyron Jones down, jersey over his head. Same thing that happened.
Another player I'm interested to watch is Nas Cunningham, number 24. He was at Alabama.
Because again,
I don't really think he got much tick, and now you know he's supposed to have another big leap year in terms of production. But he has, I think he plays too fast. Like he's great one-on-one, but then once he gets to that second defender, he rushes a lot of his decision making, and that leads to a lot of turnovers.
16 fouls in the half, and they're going to
Deuce Jones.
The officials walking him over to the bench.
What did you say, Coach?
I'm not sure if you keep that, but you saw St. Joe get two different shots with two different players, but the same spot. So they're hunting that 3-point spot. So he's up for them, or something they work on a lot. So they shot 2 of them threes, both contested. The same spot, back to back.
On the inbound, gives Lawhorn too much on the shot, but a foul.
It feels, man, the game flow is terrible right now.
This is not going to be a pretty game.
The Rebels trail by 3.
Again, you have two teams with no point guard. This is not going to be a pretty game at all. It's going to be a muddy, muddled up, hustle.
In the win.
You know, once again, like, with 17 can get on a 10-2, 10-4 run. I don't think this game.
That's like their 6th offensive rebound in the last 2 minutes.
So again, not having some of those key guys right now, there's going to be minutes open up for other players. Well, you saw Isaac Williamson.
So that's going to be UNLV's strength over St. Joe.
Sunday.
Lastly.
You're going to have to figure out a way to be able to be effective and impact a game, kind of like Howie Fleming did. You come out, you get a huge double-double, 25 points, 12 rebounds. However, you can impact the team. Great court vision there from Green.
Yeah, I tell you, they can't buy one of those.
The rim on a two-hand dunk.
Yeah.
Called for
They're already. I think they're already in the double bonus, if I'm not mistaken.
Now Walter Brown out of New Zealand. Played a season-high 13 minutes in the win over Memphis.
You know, I think St. Joe's has great potential in the A10 this year. It's going to be their defense, like you said, their defense, their half-court game, their shooting. That's a big question mark. Yeah, they're shooting.
22 in the line for his second of 2 shots. It's no good. During that trip to the locker room, Tyron Jones being walked back to the locker room.
I think you might be a little behind me right now.
They're able to get them back on.
Well, what's the time on the game clock for you?
Defense into offense after the board.
10:45.
Oh yeah, I'm at 10:30. But you ain't missing much. It's just a bunch of fouls right now.
He's got a chance to put you
back at the free throw line for the 8th time.
JB's been doing as of late.
Yeah, I got the and one, right? Got the and one.
Yep. All right, we're good.
In this case, he's not shooting the basketball. He's receiving that pass from DGL, powering through the contact and finishing getting it.
Now, when it's a game like this, how does that affect the team's offensive flow when they don't get a chance to establish back-to-back possessions?
Rebels with just 14
so for these two teams, it won't matter because they, once again, like they can't get into their stuff the way they want to get to their stuff anyway. Once again, my opinion, without a true point guard. So this is okay for both of these teams.
There's an example right there. No true point guard.
How about that to get your scoring night started? And we talked about this with the Runnin Rebels. They have to be able to adjust their defenses, throw something different at the
That's all
opponent.
I'm saying, man. Like,
Guessing with this 1-2-2 or 1-3-1, they've got to keep the ball out of the middle. Barely break that backcourt trap as Simpson draws a foul and is on the ground in a heap.
It's a sloppy.
I mean, you don't realize how long an athletic Kamani Hamilton is. You think you just
I mean, it's real simple, man. When you don't have a point guard, like the playbook gets very limited.
Rebels going in.
And why kind of is that? Why is that the case?
Really able to seize a ton of momentum when they start to
I
get.
mean, once again, like so you got to have a quarterback, right? You watch any offense, you watch any football game. You have a quarterback, you're gonna run the ball full court 100 times, right? And so after a while, that defense gonna put eight in the box.
Yeah.
You got 5, 6 in the box. You don't want to get the run. So at some point, without a quarterback, it's just hard to get that ball in the air. Everything take a chance on is turnover. And
5 out of 18 so far.
Yeah. That's a good shot, but everything's sticking to the perimeter.
Misses on the tray, but on the floor, a foul called against the Rebels.
I don't remember the last time St. Joe's has been able to get dribble drive penetration.
On the other end. That's his second and the 5th of the half for UNLV.
Yeah, but they can't against them athletes. Now, I expect them coming out of halftime to make some adjustments because being
2 minutes. St. Joe's has a,
but it's still going to be hard without that floor general.
Now, let's go, Jaden. We got Jaden back in the game. Another whistle, man.
Keep possession. 15 on the shot clock.
Do you now, without a true point guard, would you try to run some offense through your 5-man, or if you have a facilitating 4?
So I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If I don't have a true point guard, I'm taking my best wing and I'm getting him the ball as soon as we can to score. Now, the reason why I want to do that because I want the ball in his hands to be able to aid, like just go and just get to something and try to get something going, or to be able to play that second point guard role, right? With that big point guard role. He can see over the top to hit the big. He can see over the top to hit the wing, corners. But I don't want to play with the ball at all. Like, I want to get to it. I'm talking about 5 seconds, 10 second offense.
Loses the handle, but recovers.
Okay.
Down the lane. He's grabbed and foul.
I'm actually not mad at him.
So much better recently, Curtis, in terms of creating his own opportunity. He just looks more.
But doesn't that fall into UNLV's trap of speeding the game up?
To make it make sense.
I mean, yeah, but once again, I have to score the ball. And so the more I play around with these speeds on UNLV, more turnovers. So I rather take shots over turnovers.
Okay.
He's almost panicking.
Okay.
Right now, whatever
Yeah.
said to
Right now, UNLV's just living at the line.
Right. Because I mean, for St. Joe's, it's gonna be hard trying to guard these guys coming downhill.
That's all he should be thinking, but he's able to slow down that thought process. And right now, he's having so much success, especially finding his teammates like he was able to find Tyron Jones.
You think we'll see a little zone look? We saw a little 2-1-2 for about 2 possessions.
I was on the
Another offensive rebound. Another man. Tackling.
It's the biggest lead of the night for the Rebels.
Yeah, that's the difference right now.
Back to the paint, man.
Fox able to break the trap.
The offensive glass.
To Glover Toscano, who resets. They're 9 to go in the first half. UNLV back into a man-on-man defense. As Benarby switches on to Smith as the guard turns the corner. Benarby really with no.
You at 8:49 right now, right?
As he picks up foul number 3.
I'm at 8. I'm a little behind you.
Okay.
I'm a little behind you.
All right. We're going to have to make sure we don't get too separated.
Setting up his teammates very well at career high 6.
Yeah, I'm in the game against the live button every couple seconds.
Isaac Williams.
Okay.
Is a bit banged up.
Now, how would you? A lot of coaches, I would say, especially with their best player, they don't play their stars with 2 fouls in the first half. How do you like to do that as a coach with foul trouble?
With Gibbs Lawhorn, Walter Brown, who's the next.
I think a lot of it depends on my trust in that player. We got 2 fouls early. If it's a game where I want to keep you in, I trust you not to get that third foul, then yeah. But if I don't trust you, then I'm gonna go ahead and pour you. Let you sit for a little bit, just kind of get you in where before the game turns one way or another. But I mean,
going into this game, but now
keep you in the game.
Mhm.
with 2 fouls.
Now I heard I forgot who said it. I think I was watching the Kansas versus UNC game, and they said you don't want to guard your own best player. Like you don't want to keep him on the bench with 2 fouls because then he can't do anything.
Six for UNLV in the first half.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, again, like, what's you on the floor? Like if this game is 40 minutes, like I want you on the floor. We need you off the 40, but if it's 36, 35.
And instead
I don't want to get to that 28, 23rd.
he lightly taps a defender on his waist. Saw that to make him think he's going to set that screen. But
Let's see what St. Joe's runs on offense.
set that screen because if he does, he can rip and attack that and have that lane and not have the offensive player there. It's just a matter of guys playing with each other more often, right?
That was nice. That was real nice.
In and out from Kearney, and the rebound knocked out of
Jaden need to be stronger with that. That need to be a putback. That's what I want to see from him.
They're going to keep it with St. Joe's. Looked like Jaden Smith.
They love that ball. They love that big ball from that little wing.
Yeah, from the left wing.
Timeout called by Steve Donahue. So,
Coach Donahue just called a timeout. What do you think is going to be said in this huddle?
We're going to stretch this one into a full timeout. We'll take it.
You got 8:23 left. You want to get feel on the board. You can right now, like, hey, we're actually winning this game if we just rebound.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got to figure out, how to rebound. My big, I want you guys to box out. I want you guys running to the ball. We have got to keep those guys off the glass. That's the only way they're going to beat us. Like they can't beat us in a half court. Right? They can get a little bit loose in the open court. I'm gonna jump the fact that we can contain that, but I can't keep giving you 3 or 4 opportunities. So
Right now,
we have to nip that in the bud.
The rebound count's only 19 to 15, but UNLV has 8 offensive. Yeah.
Right. Second time's point. How many?
Think 6. This doesn't say. I think it'll update at halftime, but probably a lot.
Say 6 to 8. Right. How much they're down by?
3.
WCTL.
And once again, like that at this level, that matters. That matters a lot.
They're shooting. St. Joe's has only made 6 field goals, 1 for 10 from 3. UNLV has 6 turnovers though, but they're just living on the glass.
Yeah, we 1 for 10 for 3. I mean, I said, someone start balling, but it's just these 2 teams are just not good shooting teams in general.
Mm-hmm.
But St. Joe's really have no choice but to put it up.
St. Joseph's Hawk. And not only is it the 70th anniversary of the Hawk, it's what a college sports.
Do you expect the whistle to get more loose as the game progresses? I feel like we've seen a lot of ticky-tack fouls so far.
It's just like that. Not only at the game,
yeah, I mean, I like
people put the Hawk away for baby showers.
But it's
on average, according to the St. Joe's game notes, they
average. I mean, I think the rep goes in basketball game. Okay, I see what's happening here. I see what's going on. Let's them play a little bit, and let's see what the game can actually become.
Only 3,500 flaps per night. Coming out of the other immediate timeout with just over 8 to go. Rebels on top of the Hawks by a 23-20 tally. Number Toscano feeds Kearney in the corner. He'll get it back and chuck up.
It's another shot from that left wing.
Is open. And a rebound grabbed by Williamson, but it's pulled away to the floor. But here comes Kafik Myers. No good on the layup. But the Philly native is going to head to the free throw line. A 5'10" redshirt freshman guard. Going to get a couple of free throws coming up. I mean, the more I think about it, I'd rather run sprints. I'm just thinking, just literally, he's behind the corner of the bench. It's one of those ones, those. And Fleming, meanwhile, picks up his second foul, the 8th of the half.
I feel like there just hasn't been that much rhythm in this game at all. I know we keep saying it, but that's just.
Travels with the team. I don't see many mascots. They fly on his back. He is the travel. As Myers first free throw.
I'm at 801. He's shooting free throws.
Redshirt freshman who perfect. Attended
Now, do you think St.
schools.
Hmm. Do you think St. Joe's is gonna run a soft press at any time just to make UNLV get into their action, maybe 22, 23 seconds in the shot clock?
Philly, Chicago, New York. So
Maybe, but once again, you got a team that wants to get downhill.
Often play
You know, I mean, maybe you kind of you throw a little bit at them, but once again, once that ball gets over the top,
on the way in.
if you're St. Joe, you got athletes running down that floor, you know, get to the basket. You're already in the foul zone area. You're already hitting them, you know, out of control. So maybe, but I don't know.
Lost Curtis in that 25-point performance. Was not only a 6 out of 10 mark from beyond the arc, but a 5-steal night. Yeah, five big steals.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, like this
has
zone.
been raved upon as a
Zone him?
player coming up. He's a guy that can
What?
No, I mean, they're not going to shoot it.
Although he had big
Any particular zone you recommend?
created by getting deflections. But
Man, at this point, man, I mean, I'm a big fan of
is that
the
weak side helps like
2-3, big fan of the,
you got to be able to do mid
you know, these half zone, half man,
when you're
you know, all that good stuff. But I don't think it matters against this team. Like, this is zone.
Mhm. I got a question about the Mississippi State Kansas State game. To be honest with you, my man, not watching that right now. Couldn't tell you anything. We got a comment when UNLV is good, they're getting paint touches, driving and kicking, and hitting that mid range and corner three in rhythm. We haven't seen that yet.
That's why you play hard, because this one turning into some offense.
Yeah, I have to, because they live at the free throw.
The chip stop turns it over. Williford racing down the other end. He'll feed Myers. Myers to the rack. Defense by.
Let's go. Jaden. I want Jaden to put on somebody's head. Free throw count. It is UNLV's 8 for 13. St. Joe's is 9 for 10.
For either team, it's only 22
okay.
right now.
Yeah. But the difference is St. Joe's hasn't made a field goal in a very long time. In about 5 minutes.
Which they have been for the last 3 minutes. It's a 3-point lead, despite the fact that St. Joe's is one of their last 9 from the 4 they've been able to stay in. This one is their 9 of 10.
I'm gonna tell you something. People think it's easy, but it's hard to find.
Running on the outside. Quickly on the perimeter, goes back to the basket. Hamilton 1-on-1 in defense in an ISO spot, and Kamani picks up a foul.
Now, I know it kind of depends on matchups, but are you a fan of doubling the post when it's a post ISO like that?
But Arby with 3, Kamani with 3. Howie Fleming and Isaac Williams each with 2 fouls.
No, I mean, once again, like this guy's resume doesn't tell me that he's an elite player at that, like, with that level to bring a double team. So I'm gonna let my guy. If it becomes a problem, yeah, I can double.
In terms of being able to produce manufacture points, I should say.
I think that's St. Joe's ball.
St. Joe's turned it over, but it hasn't hurt them so far as of yet.
I think I'm still behind you a little bit.
Bounds and
I'm at 7-12 right now. They're reviewing the call.
This is, again, a new wrinkle in the college basketball this year. You've got the
he's shooting the free throw now.
Sitting
Oh, yeah, you're a little behind.
You know what this is like. They basically turn and say, hey, should we take a look?
Yeah, that's St. Joe's. St. Joe's going to get that ball back. Let me check out. Are there any teams that have stuck out to you this year?
Coming over and telling us what they're taking a look at, and that's what they are going to take a look at. Is
Yeah.
It's tough. We're going to look at it here in a moment. Leading by 3, John Foster and Steve Zoney, who both using this one as an extra time.
You know, get some rest right now. All these freshmen who are out here and who are doing really good things.
You get to the next media time. On the replay that we just
talked to you about it earlier, I think.
Just give us a better angle
when you came out here, but like
it didn't look again. The call of the floor is out of bounds. Last touch by St. Joe's. That was Austin.
Give me about 2 or 3 weeks to really.
As of right now, it's going to be
these teams flourish, but I want to see who is in the running that should be in the running.
My champion pick, Texas Tech. They're on upset alert right now. They're down 1 to Wake with 3 minutes left.
The St. Joe's players did as well.
But the players' era is coming up. I cannot wait for that. That's gonna, man.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. I will say, I think a team you should watch is Gonzaga. Just the way they defend, it's they run a legit 9-man rotation. There's no weaknesses on that 9-man rotation. They got Braden Huff and Graham Ike with that high low in the post, and they're just a problem. They're a real problem.
Touch it there. I can't tell if it touches that left.
I'm actually glad you said that, man. I'm very happy for Brayden Hubbs. Kind of
Yeah.
last couple of years. I know he has some injuries and stuff going on, but I'm very glad he's getting that tick now.
I think he might have.
Yeah, he's.
St. Joe's player got his.
Whew.
This is
They're a problem. They're a real problem.
Originally is critical.
Illinois,
You see the officials step away from the monitor. They don't have enough to overturn.
No Illinois kids staying home, unfortunately.
Look like they're going to come out with the same five.
Man, we get that discussed in the conversation too.
And it's not like football. You can't just rush the inbound. The officials holding it up. Call stays the same. The official just let us know that they are not able to overturn that, so there's not enough after the Collins floor stands. St. Joseph's is charged the time.
But another, he was at Penn, but Peyton came in at Penn. He's been and Dalton Scattleberry, who used to play for Lane Tech. It's a lot of Chicago in college basketball right now.
So like earlier in the game, we had
like Jaden Smith. I'll keep plugging him.
14 minutes left in the game, and it's a tie game, and it's 15-15. What do you really gain by getting another possession?
I think we probably got. I think we probably got a couple kids in every conference.
Possession as Drake gives Lawhorn at the foul line, feeds Green in the near corner.
Yeah, that probably sounds about right. Gotta get more done.
Yeah, Chris had a great game. For those who don't know, Chris Riddle for Toledo, you guys need to watch out for him.
Physical, beautiful, and efficient. Drake gives Lawhorn with 7.
I gotta watch
Drake gives Lawhorn. I mean, in terms of what he can do, he's the firecracker. He is the energy. He is the spark plug. He is the heart and soul of this team from that standpoint.
See that right there? That's gonna be tough. Like they
21% on the year.
They can live off that.
Puts the ball on the floor. It's tough to get out of the paint.
Yeah.
Forces a miss there. Howie Fleming.
I think I'm a little ahead of you again.
Lawhorn with a game-high 7 points and 4 rebounds, turning the most of any Rebel. Jones back into the game. Good to see him back out there.
That's a great strip on the post.
Jones turning defense into offense. He's trapped.
Now I think that's the lack of point guard right there. Running to the corner in transition.
He cannot believe it.
He got bailed out a little bit, but.
Green. Oh boy.
Let me think of that.
On the crook of the elbow. It's a tough one.
Now you go. We could figure it out more at halftime. We could.
On the arm there. Tight game here. A 5-point lead for the Scarlet and Gray. Deuce Jones, the second at the line.
Oh, Deuce Jones. This is a player that Ethan was talking about. I think he's going to be great. He's a transfer from LaSalle, I believe, and the offense will run as he runs, pretty much. You know, when he's humming, when he's getting to where he wants to get, this team becomes a lot more deadly.
3-pointer. Here, we talk about Deuce Jones. He's a guy that averages 17.5 points a game. So he
That's
is
St. Joe.
Yeah. He just shot free throws, averaging 17 a game.
Struggling here right now. Like I said, only 1 of 9 from the floor for Deuce Jones. Rebels with a smaller lineup on the floor. It's Lawhorn, Green, Williamson, and Fleming along with Jones in the front court. Beautiful skip pass.
It's a great pass.
Oh, baby, he gets called for a tech. Oh no. And Josh Pastner not happy with his freshman guard. Great finish. You don't like the extracurriculars.
I don't think that's a tag. I'm not one to criticize the refs, but I've seen worse.
As well, and boy, gets this forward having to pull away. It's again, we talk about risk versus reward. And obviously, I mean, it was a great backdoor cut.
I mean, I think this is a game where it feels like UNLV should be up more than 4 right now.
And it was a very small gesture that he made.
Yeah, they did.
Instead of saying with his fingers. Like,
without St. Joe's actually scoring the basketball.
He made a gesture, and it was directly inside eyesight of the official. So
No, it just feels like they're dominating, but UNO or St. Joe's continues to have 1-2 possessions when they need it the most to hang in there.
Of life, not the worst, and Josh Pastner now getting into it with one of the officials, telling him to stay on the sideline.
I mean, the tempo of the game, even though they only up by 3, it still favors UNLV. Like it's a little bit kind of a little bumpy or rolling. Like that's what they want.
The floor.
Another foul.
Step back and get it behind the 3-point line instead for an extra shot, but there's another foul on Dre Gibbs Lawhorn. That's going to be his first. So the step back there for Jones as he looked down. It will be 2 shots. Both teams in the double bonus with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah.
When it comes to
So when in a game like this,
2% coming in, and
I'm sorry.
15 out of 15 already. Yeah, that's the thing we talk about. You talk about
Why that foul? I don't understand why that foul.
like his weak side defense, his gap defense.
That's a great question.
That's another thing right there. Kind of just court decorum, right? You've got to make sure that you're doing the right things. Obviously, you've got your moments when you can talk your talk, you can walk.
And now you let a rhythm score see the ball go in a couple times.
I mean, maybe you just run down next to the guy and you say a little something.
But I would say in a game like this where it's just so ugly, what would you tell your team going into half?
Not that was, but in eyesight of it. You played enough games on this floor, you know something about that, right?
I mean, so what
Jones out to Green, beautiful pump fake as he gets himself into some space.
What are we good at? Right? Like, what is it that we do? If I'm saying Jones, right, again, like at some point, I want that ball get to the elbow, that ball,
Jones responds with
inside the outside instead of just the 3 ball coming off the pass.
Goes to work again. Slide.
I just want to get back to the things that we do well.
Let's keep possession. But a great block there by Justice.
And right now, let's get into the line.
At Harvard, and is one of the best defenders in all the balls. He put the lid on. And I'm not even upset with this play right here. There he goes. Guys to play fast. That was off a mid-range jump shot that was made by Deuce Jones. You get the ball inbounded, and you outlet it up the floor. And if Algreen's able to attack and get to the paint, I'm okay with that play. Howie Fleming. 4 points, 4 rebounds so far for him.
That's a great move.
Races basket. Checked it again. Ajaba call for a foul. Check that. That's going to be Finkley on the floor.
Man, the foul counted this one.
So a couple of shots upcoming one way or another.
Might see some walk-ons in the second half.
But Fleming draws the contact.
What's the foul count?
Just a little bit of a hit.
Oof, let me see. I mean, so St. Joe's has two. Oof, St. Joe's has 3 people with 2 fouls, 1 guy with 3. UNLV has 2 guys with 3, 2 guys with 2.
GRE, ABCs, you name it. He's definitely got a GED if you go to Harvard for 3 years.
Oh, yes.
From Nigeria as well.
It's rough out here. It's rough out here.
A-10 all-defensive team. Returning under a new head coach and Steve Donahue. Line for a second shot. Missed the first, made the second, and the lead is 2 as Al Green heads to the bench in favor of Kamani Hamilton. I'm gonna let my nativity.
You know what's interesting? Also, neither team has really tried to go to the post.
I've got my former high school teammate.
Yeah, I mean, once again, like these are not
Graduates different.
knock on anybody, anything, but there's no true like
No, sir. Not even gonna
feel anything happening right now. It's just basketball.
Jones with another mid-range. That guy a true 3-level threat, Deuce Jones. He's got a game-high 15 points. Jones with a season-high 29. Wanting an over pass. Jones and
Kid Jones is starting to get cooking right off the screen.
He sticks it.
Yeah.
The short corner is Fleming. He spins basket, goes up.
Yeah, right here. I like this right here. I like that.
That was great. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the St. Joe's too?
Dre Gibbs Lawhorn bringing it.
Oh yeah, I'm a little ahead of you.
Season low 4 points in the game against Memphis.
Yeah.
And Jones and Jackson away. DG.
He's starting to get to it though.
Mm-hmm.
Gibbs Lawhorn hammers it home.
I'm a little ahead of you. I keep creeping ahead of you a little. Oh man, St. Joe's is playing 2 turnovers back to back.
Here's Hamilton on the baseline. Races to the
This is that little run you're talking about that could decide the game.
Feeding. Cunningham fires.
That's another offensive rebound.
Shot clock as they give it back to Howie Fleming Jr. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. And with 10 on the shot clock, the Rebel lead is 5. Fleming takes the screen. Takes another one. Step back. 3-pointer. Can't get it to fall.
Another offensive rebound. Now, I got a question for you about guards just in general. When a guard comes off that screen and they get at that little elbow area, high post area, how can they work on their decision making and making the right read in that situation?
Now you've got Drake Gibbs Longhorn getting out
So
of
you mean
down
the guard has the ball and he screen gets to that part of the elbow?
Correct, correct. Like one dribble off the screen almost.
your game, your way.
So once he comes off that screen and he's sitting there and he's in that area, at this point, once again, whatever practice and whatever drills you're running, whatever sets and plays, you just hope he knows all of his options. Right now, the first option will always be that if he comes off that screen, he doesn't see any practice, he can be looking to shoot the ball or go into the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If he comes off that screen and he sees that big and he knows it's a 1-5 or 1-4, then he knows he has an advantage with his big or with his, wherever he's at.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes off and he sees that one player and he sees that far to his side, and he knows he probably got a lob up top. If the help or the tag came, he got to kick off to the thing. So the key is he has to know his reads, right? Guards have to know their reads. Like if guards know their reads, they're going to be very successful at any level.
Okay.
Right? Right. So any spot you get to on the floor, if you know 3 or 4 opportunities to get easy baskets, to score the ball, to make great decisions, you're going to be good. And so you want to just keep expanding like your understanding of where guys are, what's happening, what needs to happen, right? Just continue to read the game. So the more reads you can make, the better you are.
And how do they combat just not getting sped up?
Playing their final game here at the
so good, right? It's just, they have very good turnovers, right? And consistently making right really good plays. So you get to an area they take away one thing, right? But you know the next 13 TBD players they return to the option next week at Stanford. I would love you to hit the next best option, but at least do what Henderson the 13th of December against Tennessee State. Curtis, the rodeo break here at UNLV, something that you know very well, having played all 4 years here, and it's a tradition unlike any other. I know they say that about the Rose.
Texas Tech survived against Wake Forest.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you talk about this rodeo, it used to be the rodeo road trip. I mean, now you're lucky enough to be able to play at either MGM, at Michelob Ultra, at T-Mobile, at Lee's Family Forum. But back
Can you hear me, guys?
Yep. We're good. Cute. We good?
Yeah, like
basically was. You
like
play
watching
this game,
State Gills
you play typically
that's
once
once again, it's very special. Not anybody can duplicate that. But that guy, he comes off those same screens, gets to that elbow, and you cannot contain him. He makes great reads in that area.
Parking lot's a mess. They've got all the structures up, and now it's got even more. It just got even bigger. It's NFR, but it's on steroids now compared to what it was 20 years ago. But it's a great environment.
I feel like they're about to run something for Deuce Jones. He just made the free throw. We're at 320.
That demographic in terms of putting your Wranglers on your boots.
I think they're about to run something for Deuce Jones as he's getting his rhythm.
Coming up as well. Cowboys here in Vegas, all very happy. On a 7-0 run, UNLV
another turnover.
Leads it into the front corner.
Yeah, St. Joe shooting 29% from the field and 10% from three.
With 3 minutes to go, UNLV looking to add.
Doesn't help that they just had about 4 turnovers back to back to back.
It's the chance for the Rebels to blow this thing open and try to go into into the half up. They were on their way there when they got up by 5 when Isaac Williamson's backdoor cut, which led to a technical. But this 3 minutes is important for this team right now to finish strong. Big 3 minutes, big 3-point shot doesn't fall.
I feel like they're settling a little bit on the offensive end. They stopped getting to the rim. They've been shooting a lot more.
All the way to the basket is Derek Simpson. His layup off the mark, and Fleming tips it against Longhorn. Fit downstairs, Ajaban with the dunk through contact and a foul on Kamani Hamilton. So, and that's right there. And I see assistant coach Justin Hawkins hop up, and he's got this look of almost disgust or confusing. It's like, why do you even foul right there? I don't get it. I mean, you're clearly not going to.
I'm really interested to see how this game goes in the second half with all the fouls. Just how they decide to run the rotations.
Becomes the third different Rebel with 3 fouls, along with Arby and Williams. Okay, make play the ball, but you've got 2.
3 UNLV players have 3 fouls. That's rough.
Impact that shot because risk versus reward. Right now, you put them at the line, try to give them a little bit of momentum, but you also pick up your 3rd foul. After missing the and one, The Rebels into the offensive front court. 2.5 to go in the half. Gives Longhorn. Feeds Tyron Jones. He misses the lay-in, but is fouled on the way up. A pair of shots upcoming for the freshman. Good lead there by DGL.
Yeah.
So now he's kind of got it going in Coach Pat.
I think when UNLV is able to get dribble drive penetration, they've almost got to the line every opportunity they've had.
It's infectious. It's oozing out of him.
That's
When
why
he gets out
coach
there,
keeps
when he gets
talking
big
about paint touch.
when he gets that steal and gets that dunk.
You know, that guy came
When
from
he puts
Georgia
his head
Tech.
down and puts the ball in the
He was running similar stuff. Yeah, I think he had a little bit more.
And we're gonna reference it again.
You know, like the kind of
Pastor said it
style players, but
Sunday evening.
you know, still, man, like this guy's doing the same thing. He knows how to muddy up games.
He's not a guy that's going to go out and get you 20 points a night, but he's a guy that's going to go out there, going to play defense, going to lead your team, be emotional. It's not going to hurt you. Only going to put you in a chance to be better and to succeed. And the more I see it, once I heard it, then
But like right now, Dad, let me ask you this question. Once St. Joe's comes down the court, what's going to happen
for DGO? It's like
Probably, I would say a turnover.
How I see it. 7-point lead for UNLV.
I mean, but like they're
just
there's so
the other step
like to the elbow,
Yeah.
inside, like
Jones.
it's nothing. Right now is
Yeah, it's all perimeter.
With 5 on the shot clock, he feeds Deuce Jones to the rack. Jones, and he feeds Howie.
Yeah, I'm a little ahead of you again.
That one is powerful as any.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this right at halftime. I think that's great defense.
Tyron Jones taking over by himself here at the end of the first.
Oh, I thought that was great defense.
Block shots like he just did. He can attack the paint from 18 feet like he just did, attacking, try to get to the finish. Now he can go to the free throw line. The one thing that's going to make this kid really,
I thought that was terrific defense. I don't know what else Jaden could have done right there.
So, like in that situation, when he's the trail, big coming down, and they swing that to him, if he could just walk into a three-pointer right there, all bets are off. This kid's going to have everything at his disposal. He's not quite there yet, but he's definitely on.
UNLV's quietly got up 8.
Attempted a three-pointer yet as a college basketball player.
Yes, they'll take that up.
At various points throughout the year. First free throw good.
You think? I mean, what would you like to see them cut it to in this last minute 50?
Get it over the front of the rim. 42-35. About 45 to go in the first half.
Keep it at
one of the better second half scoring teams on the West Coast. He's averaging 92 points per game this year, coming in 42nd in D1 into tonight. Corner from the far corner.
That's a good start.
Barry, I think barely touched the twine from Jalen Glover Toscano. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, so they're starting to really pack the paint more.
Flowers picks up the dribble at the foul stripe. Leads for Howie Fleming. Up and around with English. Brown on the rebound. It's Cunningham will have a drive. He'll have a lay-in that's blocked. Jones racing down the other end with 70 seconds left in the half. He goes all the way to the basket himself, but misses. Phenomenal defense by Gibbs Lawhorn. Here comes Cunningham with numbers. He'll step back and feed Fleming. One more pass. Gibbs Lawhorn wide open.
That's a big shot. It's a really big shot.
15 points for Gibbs Lawhorn. And the Rebel lead.
All right, so I got a question. At what time? What's your 2-for-1 strategy? What do you like to do in 2-for-1 situations?
15 on the shot clock as Simpson crosses over on Cunningham. Stop to the foul line.
Well, so
this is a shot, but a foul.
How much time is left? Like 45 seconds.
Yeah, we could go. Yeah, we could go 45 seconds.
And it's gonna be on Fleming, his third as well.
Again, like I keep shooters on the floor, so I would love to get down there. Give me a guy in the corner.
Different Rebel with 3 fouls.
Down and get it to him while he's wide open. Or
also has 3, but Arnie and Williams each with 3. I haven't seen Isaac since that technical foul as well. And we've talked about this before. The season is still young. We don't have storylines created, but creating their own.
With 45 seconds left,
and this is a team that
I want to get up a 3,
tends to get
and then I want to be able to control it when he comes back down and be able to just either get, if we made the 3, get it back to that guy, or try to get an and one, or try to get a layup, or something like that.
It was DGL as well. Fouled out last game.
I love
Jake
2-for-1.
Maloney fouled out last game, and now you're seeing Isaac Williamson, Howard
Good time in
Fleming,
the game.
and Kamani Hamilton. All
So let's say right here, 38 seconds. You only get 1 possession left. What's your 38 seconds left offense?
To jeopardize picking up.
Oh, what? If I'm UNLV, I'm gonna play because I've been playing. I'll probably get to the middle again.
Block shot when you're
I might take it down a little bit. I just don't think
On the shot clock, and crosses over and looks for a teammate.
I'm coming right back down, going right back to the paint again, having all my guys grab the boards. They can't rebound over us, getting offensive rebounds. I'm coming down,
No good.
back in the basket. I'll get a foul, I'll get a putback, second down point. So I'm fine either way. I'm not really tripping on this 38 seconds just because of the way things go.
15 points. He steps to the top, feeds a teammate on the far side with 1 second left.
I'm not scared of what I'm saying. No fear of them coming down and doing anything.
Well, you said you wanted them to get it to 6. We got a 5-point game going into the half.
In the early stages, but UNLV looked to figure that thing out. To the floor at the end of that half. Yeah,
I have a couple things to share. Hopefully things else get better.
Up to their biggest lead was 8. Now only 5 at halftime. But for the Rebels, and it's no secret, like with most basketball teams, when you get stops, when you're able to get out in transition,
I think we'll see more zone from St. Joe's in this second half.
That's when the Rebels at their best.
Or at least just daring certain guys to shoot. Like you said, that pack line defense, just making them beat you from that area.
18 points and 4 rebounds. What can we expect from him in the second?
I got 10 seconds on my mind.
We've seen this before.
Oh, I'm far ahead of you.
Has a big game in the first half. Hopefully he can continue that. But if not, somebody else is going to have to get this team going. Obviously, hope is going to be Kamani Hamilton. Isaac Williamson didn't play much in that first half. Rebels lead by 5 at the halftime break. Both teams in the locker room now. We'll be back with second half action from the Thomas and Mack Center next.
Yeah,
What's up?
Service, our top priority. Sierra was voted best air conditioning company in Las Vegas. Our highly trained technicians will make sure the job is done right the first time. Sierra Air Conditioning and Plumbing is here to help you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
yeah. So I mean, so
Water heaters, UV lights,
you
and
tell me
ultrasonic
that what would you do
systems.
different? Or what could turn this game for things?
Source of both your
I would say I think they should try posting one of their guards and not Deuce Jones because he's too small, but just because they're lacking that playmaking in the interior. So you put a guard, even if you just post a guard to pass, I think they could have some success with that because their bigs aren't Ajibor and Jaden. They aren't playmaking bigs. You know, they're finishers. They're not. You don't want them taking 2-3 dribbles. So I think posting a guard or a wing could change up the dynamic of the game a little bit.
So how about this? Now, I think you're right, right? Try to get those touches. Now, even though Jaden and the other kids you mentioned, might not be this, might not be that, I still would like their finesse on against those athletes. Maybe I get the ball down there. I'm able to get a pump fake, right? Because every athlete's going to jump. They blocked 2 or 3 shots already, which means they're going to jump almost every single time that ball goes in the air. Get a couple of those bigs get in foul trouble, right? Get taken out of the game, get some athletes off the court. But St. Joe's have some kind of inside presence, like some kind of inside presence, right? I don't think that I wouldn't use the guards to do it because those athletes are too good and will block those guard shots. So Jaden and the other kid have to get active, like turn around and actually face the basket. I have not seen them turn and face the basket yet to actually be a threat. So UNLV has no fear of anything happening between the free throw line down because those guys are not even turning around to see if there's an option to do it. Everything's coming from the left wing. Everything's coming from that guard. And so they're very limited to what they can do and very predictable. UNLV, I'm not worried about this speed or anything because what's going to change? Unless one of those forwards comes to that high post, comes to that low post, and actually turns around and becomes a threat, this game is over.
I think the only hope that St. Joe's has is foul trouble. 3 guys with 3 fouls. You might be able to really make Coach Pastor think about his rotations if you get some of those guys with 4 early. And these are key guys like Kamani Hamilton. He's their go-to defender. He's their rebounder slashing wing. He's one of those flat-out athletes. He has 3. Then Howie Fleming, kind of their secondary guard, also has 3. So I'm interested to see what their rotation looks like coming out the half.
I'm actually ready to go to these teams right now.
It's not.
I just want to see St. Joe's, man, actually like just play basketball.
In the heart of
They
downtown
I'm not saying they look scared, but they're playing too fearful, and I don't think there's a reason.
ultimate outdoor amphitheater.
Mhm.
Built for the ultimate sports fan.
That's not a pretty box score to look at.
Closer than ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Grab a cabana or lounge in the
Let's see what
spirit
it
of fall. 6 pools to dive into as the game heats up. And the best part, there's never
where you think your box score at? You on ESPN or?
Yeah, I'm on ESPN right now on my phone.
spectator season.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your
Yeah,
account.
I think also in the second half we'll see more of Nas Cunningham. I just think he's just a crazy athlete. So if you get this game into a track meet, you can get him in open space, and that's where he'll really thrive. Um, but he's been fairly quiet. 3 points on 0 for 4. And he's one of those guys. He can just get steals and go create his own shot, so you don't have to scheme up anything for him.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend.
See, honestly, Dad, I think that's what I'm missing. I'm not seeing any player impact right now. Like so I can't tell you which player this player gets off, this player does this because the teams are just not even presenting that way. I have not seen anything. I'm scared of this guy or this guy can take this game over. Now, once again, I'm not saying it can't happen. The kid Jones from St. Joseph, I can see him having the ability to.
Mm-hmm.
This guy Gibbs from UNLV, right? He's getting to it, but I'm not. I wouldn't worry about the players right now. Like we have to get some kind of rhythm
Mm-hmm.
as a team.
Yep.
As a team.
I think. I mean, what are you looking for in these first 3 minutes? Because this is danger territory for St. Joe's. If UNLV opens this on a 8-0 run, 10-2 run, it's over.
I mean, so it'd be nice in the first 3 minutes to not see UNLV get any second chance points or any offensive rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Just come out early and say we're gonna match your physicality because I mean once again you are physical, you are athletic, but you're not that much physical and that much more athletic to where I can, just make a statement in 3 minutes saying, you know what, no matter what, you're not getting offensive rebounds, you're not getting second chance points.
Mm-hmm.
I would see St. Joe's to be a little bit more tougher with that mentality. And then coming down, same thing, right? Like put the ball into the post once or twice, put the ball into the high post once or twice, and actually look at the basket and make a move. Because right now, everything is very one dimensional. You got that little horn stuff. You got a guy coming off that screen. They got dunk on the screen. And then once he goes off the screen, he has no options. Like nobody believes he's going to do anything but go to the mid range, pull up, which is good and fine. But it has to be more. Like, you got to do more than just that, right? Like this game has to be a complete game. And right now, they're very one dimensional. It's very easy to guard them. And I think if UNLV stops making shots, then it will be a close game. But if UNLV starts making shots, then this game's over.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think St. Joe should go some guard to guard screens or maybe guard to wing where UNLV can't switch them so you can get that pocket pass in the short roll with a playmaker, not a big?
So with every screen right now, they're being guarded well. Why? Because it's the same thing over and over again. If you want that screen to be effective, they have to believe you're going to do something else outside of that. They have to be afraid of something else. They are not afraid of the forwards. They are not afraid of the bigs. So right now, they're going to blast those guards every time a screen comes off. They're going to hop out. They're going to hop out. They're going to jump out on the game because they're not afraid of anything else happening.
I think it'll be. I think Deuce Jones might really just start getting them up, even if he's not hitting. I think he's the type of player. If my team's down 8, let me just 3 possessions in a row. It's my ball.
I mean, but we've seen that already. So we've seen it already toward the end. Like I'm not saying he's not capable, but once again, all eyes are on him.
Yeah.
He has four. He has his 4 guys guarding him, and so I'm sure he's very talented. I know he's really good, but 1 against 4 is not happening.
Yeah. Right now, he's 15 points on 3 made shots.
I'm going to, yeah. I mean, he's 3 for 13, but once again, like they're loading up on him.
Hmm.
Now
Yeah.
he is 9 for 10 shooting free throws. Okay, so I'm not mad at that. Yeah, so they're 16 for 20 shooting free throws. You know, he's 14 for 25 shooting free throws. You know, both these teams like they're shooting under 25% from three.
In Las Vegas, our highly
Yep.
trained technicians will make sure the job is done right the first time.
Yeah, now the rebounds are starting to become more evident. 33 to 22.
We can help you with your heating, water heater, UV lights, and
Now,
water softeners.
UNLV has
See
10
your
turnovers.
technician in plumbing today
Hmm.
for service that soars above your
St.
roof.
Joe's has 5. Now, just from watching the game, it doesn't even feel like that.
No,
With SUVs for life's
it
adventures,
does not.
trucks as dependable as the people who drive them.
I think that's more so because all of UNLV's turnovers have been dead ball turnovers.
Introduction this summer.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it might be. And then St. Joe's, they all their turnovers came in those 2 minutes.
On this summer run,
All right, question: Why do you think both coaches didn't get a true playmaker or facilitator when they were in the recruiting process?
Well, once again, both these coaches are new.
Yeah.
Yeah, both these coaches are new. I think that the pastor from UNLV got in there like March, April, May.
Hmm.
That coach St. Joe's didn't get into September.
Yeah, this isn't his roster.
Yeah, it's not his roster. So you know, I mean, I think that's something that they'll fix. But right now, you know, it's just evident that there's no coach on the floor, no captain on the floor. You know, just listen, really good guys, really good kids, but nobody to run anything for them.
Hmm.
Here's money for both of you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of thinking about UNLV's roster right now. They don't have like that veteran presence. Like their whole roster kind of consists of guys who were secondary options, and now they're coming looking for that big role. So none of them are really used to, being the guy per se.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and that takes time. So everybody wants to be able to put up, 12 to 15, 18 type of games, but that comes with a lot of weight.
after one half of play here on the Mountain West Network and the Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network, the Runnin' Rebels of UNLV lead the St. Joseph Tough Hawks 45-40 as both teams return to the floor to get the second half started, along with the former Runnin' Rebel Curtis Terry.
Second half.
Now, let's see it. Justice Eisencore and Jay,
having a rough offensive night.
they're 1 for 3, so they've only taken 3 shots down in there in that area where it should at least be 8 to 12 shots by now.
Against St. Joe's, who shot just 31%.
That would make Deuce Jones' life a lot easier.
Yeah, it all starts. It starts and ends with Deuce Jones. You've got to keep him out of the paint. You got to keep him.
So do you think they'll draw something up out the half right away for them?
By himself, knocks down 9 of those 10, but 3 of 13.
No, I'm not really sure.
Average, but that's
I would because I'm not winning the game without.
I mean, as a team collectively, they've got
Another.
That's what I'm saying, right?
for St. Joe's.
I get Deuce Jones is really good and all that, but I'm not winning the game without some kind of
You can blame
presence between the free throw line on that. I'm not winning the game like that.
being so handsy.
I might get close to winning the game, but I know I can win a game if those guys get involved.
Big game, big half for him.
Another question. Which defense?
But just getting those touches, right? They go down on defense and they play a lot tougher. Right. I mean, it's just how it goes.
With
Right?
3 fouls,
Gotta give them opportunity.
14 fouls for you.
Another question is which defense has impressed you so far? My answer would be neither. Yeah. Yes.
Now listen, you know what though? So hold on. Let's give UNLV credit. Because whatever they're doing is
For you
not allowing
defensively,
any
we
access
liked a
to
lot of what
easy
they were doing
baskets
at the end of
they
the first
go.
half. How can they
Every
continue that
basket
into the
is
second half?
contested. Every basket is
Cleanly
tough.
in terms of getting
So maybe UNLV looks good with keeping those guys out the paint, even in man-to-man.
picked up. Isaac picks up a technical foul, which gets him a personal foul by taunting. You get
And then what do you think the key thing is? The one adjustment for both squads heading into this half.
Try to have a home run play. Just
If I'm UNLV, I'm turning up the pressure. I mean, pressure being like, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack. Like I'm coming at them full speed the whole time. Like now I kind of see that you're a little bit standoffish. You don't want to do certain things. I'm coming at you because now once I get to see to 10 or 11, the game is over then. And if I'm saying Joe, I just come out and tell you that that's not gonna happen like that. I'm gonna push you out too, right? I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna have one of my big, once again, whether they not, bruisers like that, that's okay. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna come at you too. So now you gotta worry about them. So now my pick and roll is a little bit more fire because that bid come off, he might get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like this team they've been sliced.
I just think it's just way too one-dimensional right now, and I'm not afraid of anything else other than all I gotta do is keep eight four pair of eyes on him, and I'm straight.
They're gonna have to be able to ramp this thing up.
I just cut back.
I'm still gonna win a game.
For knocking down threes or playing.
Are you about to see them inbound the ball?
Being made, but to be able to do that again,
Yeah,
you got to keep guys on the floor, and you've got to be able to stay out of foul trouble.
So let's see what it's looking like they're gonna start in the horns.
UNLV leads 45
in a horn set.
St. Joe's to inbound it, and
so Matt, I'm still behind you.
To start the second half. Deuce Jones the second with a team high 15 points. He scored as many as 29 in a game this year. From the top, just as Ajaba hands it off.
Yeah, they're helping a lot on the screens. That's a good move.
Find an angle to knock it off the glass. The Hawks get the scoring started in the second. Isaac Williamson with 3 fouls, including the technical in the first half. Just 4 points and a rebound along with 1 assist. As Connie Hamilton gets it up to Jacob Benarby, big number 10 out of Anchorage, Alaska. Skips in the far corner for Hamilton. Mississippi native into the paint. Stopping, spinning, elevating. And no good off the back of the rim, but he grabs his own miss. Follow-up no good as well. He's looking for some help, but St. Joe's flips it out there with Simpson able to do so. Sear Haskins.
Yeah, you are a little bit behind.
Missing with Benarby on defense, and a spurt for the ball. Benarby hurdles over Williamson, and now it's Fleming. Spinning down the lane. Right-hand lane is good. Defense turning into offense. Gotta love the effort. And it didn't impact the play, but Kamani Hamilton had a chance to go down. He was going to swipe down and pick up a dumb foul. He pulled his hands back. The defender, the opponent, obviously ends up missing.
Yeah, that track meet. We see the track meet a little in the first minute.
Not to pick up the 45. However, Toscano able to make his third three-point shot of the game. He's got 11 points and all 3 of St. Joe's trays. The deficit down to 2 as Josh Pastner calls a timeout.
It's a quick timeout from coach.
Gives Longhorn a bit hobbled as he high steps into.
Oh, never mind. It's an injury timeout.
But there's a look at Jacob Benarby hurdling Isaac Williamson, and that's a 6'9", 240-pounder doing so. Dan Mullen might need his services too. He might, but he's gonna have to wait a little bit. He's not done yet playing basketball. He's still got a big commitment for next week. 3 big games next week. Here's Sarah. The Rebels playing at MGM Garden Arena, 9 o'clock Pacific on both Monday and Tuesday against Maryland and top 10 Alabama before a third game to be determined. Becoming the biggest multi-team event of the fall season. Fleming. Thompson from the line and feeds to Hamilton. 3-pointer for Kamani. He's got it. Hamilton's first 3-point shot is a make, and he's got 9 in a long errant pass out of bounds.
St. Joe seems a little rushed entering this half.
Confusion there between Deuce Jones and Haskins. Deuce Jones is doing the point guard supposed to do, be able to early the ball up, get the outlet, and throw it up the wing to be able to get some guys to attack and get the defense to shift.
Oh, we lost Lomax. We'll get him back.
Haskins is not looking at you. So, I mean, 1 or 2 things. You have to hit him in the back of the head, or you throw it by him, and it was the latter. He threw it right past him out of bounds. To turn the ball over 6 times. Jones guilty of 4 of them. He does a lot of the ball handling go. Hamilton, rather, Fleming running all the way to the rack.
All right, Lomax is back.
Would have been an incredible finish for the 6'5" redshirt senior, originally from Louisville, Kentucky. Fresh off of his 6th career double-double in the win against Memphis. 12 rebounds in 39 minutes, along with those 25 points as he draws the 3rd foul And the big man, Justice Azabah of St. Joe's. And a much better play there by Howie Fleming in terms of being able to slow down and catch the ball, triple threat, jab step, reach up
Hello,
the screen,
coach.
and do like he did on Sunday. Off 2 feet, strong, clear contact, not able to finish, but gets to the free throw line. He's 2 for
Coach, I can't hear you.
now, but 9 points and 7 rebounds. He is hot on the trail for another double alert. Howie Fleming's in the building. It's the Rebels' first double of the year as a team against Memphis. 2 points and 3 boards away from another. Kamani Hamilton was 9 points and 7 rebounds also. Fleming's got 9 and 7 too, and the Rebel lead is back to 7. Eric Simpson into the front court, 8 points, 3 rebounds for the guard. It's Glover Toscano, who again has all 3 of the 3-pointers for St. Joe's. Got it, driving down the right side, goes up and around. Hamilton is called for the foul.
Finally, some rim pressure for St. Joe's.
There to stay away.
Oh, that's 4. Oh, Hamilton has 4.
Foul with just under 18 minutes to play on Kamani Hamilton.
Coach, I still cannot hear you.
The first game, we saw him finish the second game against Chattanooga with 4 fouls. And
I can't hear you, Coach.
feet up.
Not too sure why.
The technical and pointed upwards.
Nah.
He's fouled out. Oh my God.
He's
Called another one on Kamani Hamilton.
wow.
Technical, that's a foul. And he's done.
Wow. With Coach Lomax missing, Kamani Hamilton's out the game.
Magic words that'll get you a T no matter what.
Wow.
I mean, obviously, Kamani
Foul. I think the foul trouble of UNLV is really starting to get there.
On the way by. That's a foul right there. On the arm.
Wow.
But then something happened. Something was said by Hamilton after the fact that led to the technical, which is the second of the game against the Rebels, and his fifth foul. That's what it's.
Wow.
And I'm not the smartest dude. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not any of those things that you want to throw out there.
Coach Lomax, I still can't hear you. I'm not too. I don't know why.
Never change their calls. They may change if it was.
Oh wait, actually, I do know why. I do know why. I'm gonna get this fixed real quick.
So I don't even know why you're gonna argue it, because again, when you picked up your fourth,
I'm gonna get this right real quick, Coach.
Or his wife's mad at him, or they have travel delays coming out. So plenty of those reservations.
All right, hello.
And you're the Rebels' best kind of all-around player. And so it was 2 technical foul free throws for Duke Jones. He makes them both. And because the foul was on the shot of Glover Toscano, he's going to take a pair of free throws. The second one on the way, and Jones with another free throw make. They are 19 of 20.
Oh wait. Oh, okay, hold on.
Keeping them in this game.
Wait. All right. There you go, Coach. We good.
You got me, Dash?
Yeah. All right. We're good.
Down the right side of the lane. Williamson can't get the layup to fall, but JP with
All right. We good.
clock as Williamson goes to the far corner. A little one-on-one against Jones, but a foul away from the ball. Jaden Smith.
Hello.
The body of Jacob Benarby.
Coach, you can hear me? Coach, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. You got
All right, there we go. We good now. We're good. That was on my end. I actually missed. I'm at 17-12.
12?
Yeah. So as we had those little technical difficulties, UNLV's Kamani Hamilton fouled out. So yeah, they picked up a tech after a foul, and that's a huge loss for UNLV. That's one of their starters.
Yet again, Tyron Jones making winning plays, getting a chance to get back to the free throw. Third foul of the game, the third on Desir Haskins. It's also the third of the half.
It's kind of tough, man. These refs have really owned this game.
Mm-hmm. You're at 17:07 right now, correct?
Yeah, I got it. Yes.
All right.
Part of the season, you can tell typically who worked on the free throw shooting a lot of the summer. Yeah, and you know, with your Lon Kruger coaching you through college, that was something you worked on, trying to work on the free throw. What are you doing tonight?
I think
we got a good game happening.
Yeah, I think St. Joe's has new life. You know, these first 3 minutes, I think they've kind of controlled it, especially with the help of another technical.
is still 3 with under 17 minutes to play. Grabbing on the left side of the lane.
There we go. That's the strong rebound.
Smith able to drop it in with the right hand. He's got 3 points on his first field goal make it. It's a 1-point game. Jones all of a sudden on a 6-0 run.
Oh.
Aaron Jones able to keep that one in bounds and feed Fleming.
No, Jaden finally got a bucket on the interior. Yep.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
Stick Jones in the half. Another one drawn by Tyron Jones.
That's what they.
Defense now. Look at him.
6'9", only 190 pounds. But he finds a way to.
They ran an empty pick and roll. Got Jaden the short roll.
Jaden Smith. Yeah, that's a situation where we thought Tyron Jones going to continue.
Listen, man. Now look, that changed the whole complexity of how he feels, the way he plays. Every player is like that, man. Like when they're there, you gotta let them touch that ball.
Mm-hmm.
With John Wall, not Ducky John Wall from Kentucky or the Wizards. We're talking about John Wall, as strength and conditioning coach for the UNLV men's basketball. It's real John Wall. Yeah, Tyron Jones over the
top. That was a good move.
Drops it in to extend the lead.
They had a bounce play too.
Going in the far side corner. So
yeah, I'm a little ahead of you again. Yeah. I'm not too sure. I could at the under 16. Ooh, what a play! At the under 16 minute timeout, I'm gonna try something. I think we might be able to get it working.
Into the paint. Feeds Jones.
Oh man, I'm at 15:54. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna share my screen with you. Yeah, can you see my screen?
Are you on Discord?
Yeah.
Let me go back on Discord.
All right, let's see if this looks. All right. Yeah, sorry, Chad. We got the technical difficulties over here.
I got you now, Josh. You good?
All right, we're not lagging.
No lag.
All right, terrific. That's terrific.
I'm hoping that once again the game ends well with that one kid getting fouled out. But once again, so both teams have made good adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a lot better. The flow's a lot better. The team's a lot better. So let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I made you disappear real quick on the stream. I'm gonna get you back in here. Boom. Boom.
That's the best view of the house, along with the former runner-up Curtis Terry. Matt Everett here courtside, right between Gucci Row. Coming out of the first media time.
I'm gonna get you back on this stream real quick.
It obviously was unfortunate with the Kamani Hamilton picking up the personal foul, picking up the technical, fouling out with 17:44 left. But since then, it's been a lot of time for Jones. On the defensive end, getting a block, starting a break, finishing, getting to the free throw line. When you talk about being
Oh no.
whether it's diving on the floor, whether it's taking a shot, it's knocking down a shot, seeing the ball go through the hoop, doing something positive, having that.
Whoopsie, wait. Oh no.
Two fire starters. If you're in the
Oh, we're good. We're good. There we go.
Got any light or a source of heat?
Trying to work technology, not my strong suit. All right, Coach, you're not your face has disappeared from the stream, but if we all good, we all good.
Tyron Jones trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play on the and one free throw. Fouled by Smith on the way up. Can't get the foul shot to drop, and rebounded by Derek Simpson in the near side corner.
Hello.
5 team fouls in the second half. UNLV shooting 25 free throws thus far. You would expect that trend to continue.
All right. Hello.
Jones turns the corner. And
okay. There we go. We good.
UNLV.
All right.
Despite the fact that he's put up 17 points, Curtis, 11 of them have come from the foul line. They've limited him to just 3 of them.
Correct.
Doing the job, right?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not too sure that my stream can hear. Hey, stream, can you guys hear Coach Lomax?
11 of 12, shot 12 free throws by himself, half of the team's free throws. Fleming down to the paint, spins around, right elbow two, rejected by the front of the rim as Bernardi gets tied up against Walter Brown.
Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, we're good.
Picks up the loose ball foul, his first.
Oh, it's choppy now.
Likely, you would expect more of Walter Brown the rest of the way, with Monty Hamilton fouled out 9 points and 7 boards. I mean, your bigs are non-existent right now. You got no logic ability, no.
Yeah, I don't know if you just heard what the announcer said. The bigs are non-existent.
I mean, the only other guy on the bench.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's not a.
One-on-one defense.
I think my stream actually froze.
Just pass intended for